Clarke, good morning.
Clarke.
Where have you been, Clarke?
How you been, mate?
Good morning. Yeah, it's like the old days, isn't it? Nice little reunion. Yeah, love it.
How are you, Clarke? What did you make of last night? Is Mikel correct? His game plan did not work?
It didn't work. I mean, that much was clear to see. And I was surprised that he didn't change it at half-time or even during the first half. Because, look, Ray's right. When you play with a false nine, you need unbelievable movement. You need quick passing. You need players to pop up in different positions to catch the opposition off guard. You need to give them a headache with your movement. But Arsenal were playing in straight lines. And it didn't suit Emile Smith-Rowe. I'd rather have seen Pepe be the lone striker if they were going to go with that, because at least he's got a bit of pace to run in behind. But yeah, no, it didn't work. And at least he sort of fessed up and admitted that wasn't. It didn't go to plan, and I don't think he'll do that in the second leg. What also surprised me was that there were three strikers on the bench. You know, you had Aubameyang, Nketiah and Martinelli. So it was a bold move in the biggest game of the season to try that. And I think if he had another go, he wouldn't do it.
Xhaka left back as well, Clarke. I mean, for me, the team selection was, you've got to play Saka left back, haven't you?
Yes.
I mean, he would have caused a problem down that left-hand side with his energy, and times he could have linked up with Pepe on that left-hand side. And Martinelli, why doesn't he start? I don't get it. I really don't.
He must be really bad at training. That's all I can say with Gabriel Martinelli, because all the fans want to see him. We know he's a great finisher, but he's not getting picked in the starting 11. On Granit Xhaka, I'm with you 100%. It's fine playing Granit Xhaka left back against a Fulham or a Sheffield United where you have 70% of the ball and he doesn't have to defend. But what we saw with the goal, with him backing off, he's really uncomfortable in 1v1 situations. Bukayo Saka, natural, he can play anywhere. We know that. He's more comfortable there. And you're right, he would have had added balance down the wing, and he would have got forward and tested Villarreal. We could have pushed them back down that side. With Granit Xhaka, he's never going to do an overlap in the 90 minutes.
So, Clarke, are you, at this moment, listen, I know you do a bit of work for Arsenal, but Mikel, will they give him a chance to get rid and bring some new faces in the summer and give him a real chance? Or is he on thin ice?
Well, look, he needs to get to the final and win it, really, to make sure that he's not on thin ice. I think that much is clear. His brief was to qualify for the Champions League. And look, Arsenal is on a knife edge now, isn't it? But personally, my own view is that I would rather see Mikel Arteta given another chance with a different set of players than see this set of players work with another manager. I think the group has had enough chances now to prove whether they're up to the standards Arsenal expect. And overall, over the course of this season, you have to say they've been below standard, and a big overhaul to the squad is needed. I think we can all see that.
Yeah, I think the positive out of last night that they're not out the tyre, because it could have been. Well, as soon as they got that red card, Ceballos, I thought I'd better turn over and watch Man United. I didn't, and I kept watching it. And to be fair to Arsenal, they improved with 10 men.
And by the way, on red cards, Clarke and Ray, Arsenal, there is a stat for you. Arsenal have now had 10 red cards since Arteta joined the club. That's double the amount of any other Premier League club during the same time.
That's a crazy stat, isn't it? And you wouldn't say Arsenal are a dirty side. With Ceballos, I mean, Arteta should have taken him off. A lot of the Arsenal fans at the time that I was following it on social media, they were all saying, get him off. He's one foul away from being red carded, and it happened. He was just too slow to react there. And I have to say with Ceballos, I just don't know if he's cut out for Premier League football. He's not quick enough, and we saw that he's just a yard behind, and because of that, he gets drawn into making these fouls, and that's why I think Xhaka and Partey have to start inside central midfield in the second leg. That's the platform Arsenal needs to build from. Ceballos not quite up to it, in my opinion.
I'm sure Spurs fans, if they was watching the game, would be looking at Foyth.
They wouldn't be watching it, would they? They'd be watching Man
United. How good was he on the right-hand side for Villarreal? Of course they were. They're sporting Villarreal.
He flew down the wing.
Oh, he was superb, and I'm sure Tottenham fans will be saying, "Well, he could do a job for us at right back for Spurs."
I mean, it's not. It's a slightly problem for the position for Spurs, isn't it, with Aurier there and whatnot. But no, look, I feel that they sensed the weakness down that side. They knew that Pepe wanted to stay forward, and they also realised that Granit Xhaka not the quickest down that side. So down the right, Villarreal definitely made hay. I do think that Arteta has to change. Once he watches the game back, I think it'll become crystal clear. He needs Xhaka in midfield and a more natural left back and a proper striker. So I expect big changes for the second leg.
Right. The big question is, Adrian, do they get to the final? Do they go through to join Man United in the final?
I think they're capable. I really do. Well, look,
No, yes or no, not capable. Yes or no. Stop sitting on the fence, Clarkey.
I'm not sitting on the fence. Yes, I think they'll do it, but it might be
different
very,
tactics.
very close. Yeah, look, different tactics, different starting 11. They're good enough to beat Villarreal. They are.
See, Clarkey, you got to make a decision in life. I watched you at Southend, and you got down that flank. Do I put it in first time? Do I take another touch? And you were indecisive. Are they going to get to the final?
They're going to get to the final, and they'll give Man United a game. They've not conceded against Man United in the 2 games in the Premier League this season. So, look, maybe they might just be a bit of a bogey team for Ole if they get to Poland. Let's see. But no, I'm going to nail my colours to the mast. Arsenal will improve, and they will go through.
And one thing we'll know is Smith Rowe won't play centre forward. False number 9, definitely not. And let's hope Tierney's back. Let's hope Tierney's back.
Well,
for the next
Tierney,
leg.
Lacazette, maybe Aubameyang starts in the second leg. We'll see.